Hello, week 5 of college. Woo! I'm excited. Where to start? So this week, I was actually, to be honest, much lazier than usual, which I don't know why. I just had a really lazy week. But I had some very nice ideas pop into my mind this week. And it was actually, to be honest, a really, really good week. Like, it was really good. I was lazy, but at the same time, it was a really good week. Um, so, the first thing I want to talk about, I know I've been going through their social stuff, and I had some new ideas. Something I did last year is I used to do this table moving thing when I go to my meals. I'd go from table to table to table. I'd sit like 3 tables in one evening talking to people, different people, because I just loved to socialize last year. And coming into this year, I kind of stopped doing that. I don't know, because I guess I felt like it wasn't worth it. I was like, oh, I already did that. It'll bore me. And I don't know what I was thinking. But it clicked in my mind that maybe I can go back to that. Maybe I can go back to my love for socializing. It's one of my favorite things to do. I love socializing. It's like one of my favorite things in the world is talking to other people. Love it. Love it. um, number 2, my biggest epiphany, which I got a huge one, or idea, came on Tuesday night when I was trying to do a homework assignment. Um, it was an assignment for one of my intro to media, media writing for media class, and I was at the library, typing on the computer, and I looked at the book, see what the assignment was in the book, and I looked at it, and it was overly detailed and specific, and for some reason I couldn't put it together because of how detailed it was. It was overly. I'm like trying to figure this out, and I tried there for like 20 minutes trying to figure this out, and to be honest, I could not figure it out. I'm like, okay, this is really confusing me, and I don't know. I stumbled and then stumbled. I couldn't figure it out. So for some reason, I had this epiphany that hey, maybe this just isn't meant for me. Maybe that's overly detailed stuff. Right now, this assignment isn't meant for me. So I just closed my book and I left. Head up, no shame of getting a 0 on the assignment. I had no shame because maybe that assignment just wasn't meant for me. It's one of those things. It was like, and then what it did is now I feel like I am walking into a place where I'm looking for what is meant for me. And I am really searching for a life purpose and something. I want to find something that I hope to find something that I'm talented at. I want to find work that doesn't feel like work because I like it and it just comes easy to me. And just so I am not in any means going to quit my life. Oh no no no. This epiphany also had really helped me with my fears because now I am not even afraid to fail. My fear of failure is like disintegrating because if I fail at it, it's just not meant for me. And I will find something soon. I feel like it's coming that is meant for me, and I will excel at it. There's something that's gonna come up, and I'm gonna be really good at it. I'm gonna be bam, 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 bam. I'm gonna be amazing, and I'm gonna be on top of the world. But until I find that, I might fail 20 times. Who knows? And I'm not. The thing is I'm not afraid to fail anymore. I won't. I'm not afraid to fail anymore. And I think it's an amazing thing that I just suddenly popped. I'm not afraid to fail anymore. Yeah, and I felt more optimistic than I had in my entire life because I wasn't afraid to fail. Um, that's one of those things. It was like, oh yeah, uh-huh. So yeah, that's really good news for me. Now I'm gonna touch on this thing is this job thing that I didn't get a job and people want me to. This goes through my mind over and over and over again. And I'm trying to connect some dots, but for some reason my dots wouldn't connect. And and it's like I can't figure it out. To be honest, I mean I'd say I'm very vulnerable and sensitive to major changes in my life, and I would have to. I'm just hesitant to put myself through the whole anxiety of getting started at a job. Like if I know if I get it started and then like 2 or 3 weeks later I'd be used to it and I wouldn't hate it. But like that very beginning where you go through a sleepless night, your anxiety's up because it's a change. I probably might even cry. Like it's just rough. It would be really rough to integrate that change into my life. I feel like so that's why I'm kind of really hesitant about doing that. But I think in the end everything's gonna be okay because my over optimism is gonna you know. I know I have some issues in my life right now, but I'm like it's like I wonder if my over if I keep a positive mind, if the issues will just solve themselves. Ooh, like they'll just sort themselves out. If I just keep a positive mind as much as I possibly can, and maybe these issues that I have in my life will kind of smooth out eventually. I'm hoping. One last thing I found was interesting is I barely studied. I had 2 exams today, and I barely studied for them the night before. I was like, I just don't want to study. Like I barely felt like studying, and I just, like I said, I was actually lazy this week because my fear of failure is like going away, and I'm just like, it's not like trying to explain this. I did study a little bit, but not that much because I was confident enough that I didn't feel like I don't know. I was just overconfident, I think, and I didn't study that much. And the tests were a little bit tricky, but not that bad to be honest. So yeah, I had some amazing thoughts this week, and I really think things are gonna start going well here in the next couple weeks. I am very optimistic about my life. I'm very chilled out. I'm not stressed really. So everything's good for me. Everything is good. I hope you guys aren't worried about me, to be honest. I really don't need. I mean, I feel like everything's gonna be great, you know. So, um, yeah, that's all. Oh, I have a really fun weekend planned. I'm gonna go to a comedian tonight, and actually Friday night, which is whatever. And on Saturday, a football game at 2 and the homecoming dance at 8, which is a lot of fun. And I'm going to come home and I'll probably just watch TV or some shows. I don't know what I'm going to do. But yeah, I am doing absolutely wonderful. And there is nothing to worry about me because I'm doing great. Head is held high. Bum bum, goodbye.